Crystal here. Crystal Lopez from crystalandcomp.com, and today is this kid's birthday.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you.
All right, so we're kicking off his birthday morning. Lenny and I got up early and we started assembling all the balloon decorations, including this life-size Batman. And I just used my little air blower upper machine. Yes, that fancy thing. And blew this up, and it really came together very easily. There's a cool cape that we're going to put on, and then it also has weights that you attach, and it tells you where to attach them, and that way it stays sitting up or standing up. It turned out really good, and it was a hit. He loved it. And I'll leave a link below in the description to that balloon air upper machine and to this Batman balloon so that you can grab them if you want to.
Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want.
So now it's time to assemble the balloon arch. All of these balloons are Batman balloons, and they were ordered online on Amazon. I'll leave a link for those as well. But it's so much easier to do a balloon arch if you can tag team it. One person blowing up with the machine. You do not want to do this without a machine. Look at that getaway balloon, and it's going to come back. How cool. So you don't want to do this without a machine, and honestly, you want to have two people doing it. One person blowing up and tying the balloons, and then the other one putting it together. Now, we had some discrepancies on how we thought this should be assembled. I just wanted to do the colors all mixed. Lenny wanted them grouped together. I didn't want to do it that way, but it ended up, I was like, okay, we'll try your way. And it ended up great. I love the way it turned out.
When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you.
And the balloon arch and the Batman pair together perfectly, and it is truly an inexpensive way to decorate for any birthday party. So for their birthdays, they get to pick either a breakfast out or a lunch out, and Jack wanted lunch at Chuck E. Cheese. I call it Vegas for kids, but you know, it's that place that kids love to go. So I took Jack and Luke Henry. We had a great time. I had from their salad bar. They had a pizza, and then we got the two cute shark cupcakes. Those were super fun, and it was a hit. It was awesome. Okay, so birthday marathon part 2. We're finished at Chuck E. Cheese, right, Jack? Put your seatbelt on. And now we're gonna head to Airtopia. All right, we'll see you there. Bye. Kelsey and the kids met us at Airtopia. I love this. I love that I captured this. This was just the cutest. They were so excited. Sophia and Christian met Luke Henry and Jack and I at Airtopia, and we had such a great time. The kids had ices, and then they bounced for an hour and a half and just had the best time ever. It was great, and we made some awesome memories. And if you don't know who Kelsey is, she's my stepdaughter that we've only known for 4 years. I will leave a card here that you can click on so that you can learn more about my husband's long-lost daughter. All right, Kelsey and I brought the kids to Airtopia. Here's Kelsey. Did you have fun?
Yes. Thank you.
Did the kids have fun? Did you have fun, Sophia?
Yeah.
It was super fun.
And happy birthday, Jack.
Yes, happy birthday. All right, so we do a big birthday dinner at home, and the kids get to pick what they want for their birthday dinner, and Jack wanted homemade spaghetti, which is a common request for birthdays, and he wanted to help me make it. So I love that I captured this. He is such a cutie. And sometimes you're just in the midst of doing all the things that you do, and you don't take in the memories as they're happening in that moment. And I'm just so glad I was able to capture him helping me do this. I love it. So I make my homemade spaghetti using a big 6-pound can of crushed tomatoes, and then we build it out from there. super easy, and I'm just adding in some extra tomato sauce to kind of stretch this out. So we had about 17, 18 people over for dinner. My in-laws, my whole family, Kelsey and her kids, Lenny's nephew, and his niece. Like, we had a packed house. And then our large family friends that are a family of 7 joined us by the time it was time for cake and happy birthday. Lenny's nephew and his daughter were in town for the birthday as well. It just happened to work out that way, and they were helping me get that birthday banner up. So I had this cake made by someone here in San Antonio. I just found a picture online of what I wanted. I had 3 or 4 options, showed them to Jack. This is the one he picked. She did a fantastic job, but it also tasted so amazing. It was so good. Almond flavor. It was the best. And then we've got our spaghetti sauce almost done. It's just cooking. And then he also wanted homemade bagel pizza bites. So I bought some bagels and cut them open and just put some sauce on them and whatnot and baked them. And now we're just getting the noodles going. Kelsey and Sophia are there chatting, and my father-in-law is there with in the background with a friend that he's known for, I don't know, 40 years. And they're chatting, and we're just getting the final touches on dinner. Those noodles made. At this point, teenagers are starting to loiter in the kitchen. They're all getting hungry. They're coming in. They smell the food, and they're wanting to know when dinner's going to be ready. All of the teenagers are loitering in the kitchen at this point. All of them. And we're just trying to get everything tidied up, get the last few things picked up and put away before the rest of the folks get there for dinner. I mean, at this point, does it really matter? Everybody's seen your house a little disarrayed as you're getting ready for things. So here's how everything turned out. That right there is extra meat sauce, just cooking in some olive oil. I pull that out before I add the red sauce because Lenny can't handle the red sauce. So he'll put that meat mixture on the noodles. The tomato sauce is just too much for his indigestion. So there's our You Are Special Today birthday plate, and we're all going to enjoy dinner. And clearly the kitchen is just kind of a kitchen that looks like it's been cooked in all day, so that's okay. And just remember, guys, we're not aiming for perfect. We're aiming for making memories. So in true Crystal form, I was running behind and had not wrapped the gifts. And so Kelsey sat down and wrapped every single one of these gifts for me. And she wrapped all of them individually. I was like, girl, that is so much work. She said, that's what they want to do. They want to unwrap gifts. You wrap every single little teeny tiny gift. And that is what she did. She's so much like her dad. It is just not even funny. It cracks me up. And let me just say, birthdays are a little hard for Lenny and Kelsey. I know that they both, the things crossing their minds are, what if I had had my dad during my birthdays? And my husband's thinking, what if I had been able to be there for her birthdays and had known? So just watching this back, I really see that body language and those deep thoughts going on here. At the end of the day, it's just part of our story and it's part of our reality. Okay, so we like to shut the lights out, light the candle, shut the lights out, and then we sing happy birthday. And I'll spare you the real footage of us singing happy birthday because it's always so loud. But this is one of my favorite parts. I love this. The house was packed and full, and this is where the chaos ensues, and I'm just trying to grab plates and such so that we can do cake. Lenny's making coffee for everybody. Kids are hanging out and chatting. It was a great time. Jack loved his cake. That cake was so delicious. Here's a picture with family, Kelsey, Daryl, Grandma and Grandpa, and then a picture with all the kids. And let's take a trip down memory lane. This is one of our first pictures with Jack when he came to live with us. Remember, I love this one. This is one of my favorites. We started caring for Jack when he was 5 months old. He and Luke Henry are biological brothers. They do have different dads. God just kind of placed them in our lives. It's a crazy, crazy story. We weren't seeking to adopt. I love that picture of him in the bathtub. Actually, he's in my kitchen sink, and I love all these pictures.
Oh, so adorable.
Do you think you were cute? Were you a cute baby?
Yes, I want to see the baby parts again.
Okay. Do you remember that car? What kind of car is it?
Corvette.
It was a Corvette.
Mhm.
Do you remember that?
Mhm.
Look at all those teeth.
I know.
You had a lot of teeth. What were you there?
Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken wicken.
Do you remember when you would hold the chickens all the time?
I want to keep.
Do you remember
doing
that?
it. Yeah, I want to keep putting the chickens again.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
See you in the next video.